They say that two subjects it is often best to stay away from in certain company are politics and religion. All of which is going to make January 15th, well, a tad awkward in some circles, with the season 6 premiere of Homeland on Showtime and the debut of the young Pope on HBO. Both are romps with such real-world relevance that I would recommend maybe that you stop watching cable news a bit on that day for these premium cable shows, for different reasons.
Starting today, you have to lead the church. 1 billion people. 1/5 of the world's population. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Often veering into the absurd, but still highly entertaining with its rabble-rousing, image manipulation, Gilded Palace intrigue, Holy Father hectoring, and J.D. Salinger and Banksy name drops, the scrumptiously shot and faith-questioning Paolo Sorrento-created Young Pope is more a kiss the velvet slipper game of ecumenials than Game of Thrones for the premium cabler, with its depiction of a 40-something American bishop who's elected in a compromise to be a media-friendly puppet and turns out just to be the power-hungry and institution-smashing opposite. Or rather, when Lee Jude Law's wily Lenny Bellardo, now Pius XIII, which is unlucky in so many ways historically and for the Vatican elite in the show, declares at one point, "I'm not profound, I'm presumptuous," the harsh and seemingly haphazard dragging of the church back to a more conservative approach that Oscar winner Sorrento lays out reflects a revolution of the soul that we are seeing all over the international body politic nowadays. Or, to quote the show in another vein, this Pope does not negotiate.
Who is betraying me? Tell me right now, or you'll see the ruin of the church.
With all that, I have to confess that James Cromwell and Silvio Orlando co-starring Young Pope is in many ways equally a meditation on generational divides as it is cultural ones, and the anti-Francis, to name-check the current real-life pontiff. Abandoned by his hippie parents and raised in an orphanage by the wonderful Diane Keaton's sister Mary, who Pius brings to Rome as his top aide in the show, Lenny is fighting a battle of faith that isn't just found in the pews. While still a big part of our politics, the social fallout of the 1960s is often unexplored in American art, say unlike the works of authors like Michel Houellebecq over in Europe. Maybe that is why the Venice Film Festival debuting Canal Plus Sky and HBO co-produced Young Pope has proved such a big hit on the other side of the ocean. And it is, besides Keaton's performance, the main reason you should actually tune in stateside on Sundays and Mondays to watch this show.
I'm Miranda Hession. This is Carrie Matheson. We were contacted by Imam Ahmad to handle your case.
And stateside is where the excellent season 6 of the Claire Danes-led Homeland finds us now, with a rocky presidential transition, intelligence agencies under attack by the incoming female commander-in-chief with a very personal grudge, and what it means to live in an America where the war on terror has infected all of our social, cultural, and government institutions. In short, at least from the episodes I've seen, the first one of which has been available online for a bit already for Showtime subscribers, the 6th season of the Alex Guinness-run Emmy winner is aiming for the underbelly of the beast this year, as it straddles the reality of the age of Trump and being damn good TV.
Since when is engaging in political debate online a punishable offense?
Its intent is to motivate people to attack the United States.
Picking up less than a year after Danes' Carrie Matheson prevented a terrorist attack in Berlin at the end of last season, this more measured season finds the long narrative arc of Matheson, now working for a private foundation that aids US-based Muslims, Mandy Patinkin's ex-CIA boss Sal and his colleague F. Murray Abraham's Dar, and Rupert Friend's not dead but not yet out of the wood Peter Quinn, coping with a world shifting almost always under their already almost always unstable feet. All of which means, to tie the two cable shows together, that if the first season of The Young Pope tests our sense of faith and fallibility, season 6 of Homeland confronts the abnormal of our new paradigm, an old prejudice across many divides. And that's a conversation well worth having in the real and the fictional world.
Stand down.
No, you stand down.